Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Alright, I am going to do a dip mani. I thought about painting my right hand again, but I'm just going to dip it just because it'll be easier. And I am using Dracula from my own stuff. And we are going to just jump right in, my gosh. So this morning on the way to school, my children and I were driving in the car and I saw something sitting in the road, and I seriously thought it was just a squirrel at first, like sitting up, kind of, you know how they like sit and like kind of perch up, and that's what I thought it was. And then we got closer and I realized that's a freaking kitten. So my kids jumped out of the car, got the kitten, and we took it with us. And it is I think it's a girl, and it looks like it's blind in its left eye. So yeah, it's like the really cloudy blue, you know. So I took it to school with my kids and everything, dropped my oldest 2 off, and then got to my youngest 2's school. And my kids' teacher this year is a really good person for finding pets. I found a kitten a couple years ago and took it to her, and she ended up keeping it. But anyway, so I was like, okay, we're gonna take it to her. So we walked over and took it into class with us, and she was like, oh my gosh, how can you resist? So I ended up taking the kitten to her house because her husband was home, and yeah, I dropped her off there. So I could tell that the kitten was starting to get more comfortable and was like, oh my god, nobody's ever loved me, because, you know, I was like holding it the whole time we were at school, and all the kids were excited to come up and look at it and everything. And I just kept telling everybody, I was like, go sanitize as soon as you get into your classroom, though. Sanitize your hands after touching the cat, because, you know, I don't know what all is going on. And it did have like a like what looked like was probably an abscess on its face that ended up like popping and stuff. And this kitten, I've never seen a kitten with an actual runny nose, and this cat had a freaking legit runny nose. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I could see snot coming out of his nose. I was like, oh my gosh. Poor little kid. Yes, kid. Cats are kids to me. So, but I'm glad that, you know, we got the kitty out of the road and it didn't get run over. She thinks the cat's probably about like 10 weeks old or so. So, it's maybe been on its own for a couple weeks. I don't know the story. It was just in the middle of the road. It was a cute little kitten though. So, but yeah, I could tell it, the kitten was starting to feel more and more comfortable, and was, I think it realized that it's gonna get help. So it made me happy. My husband wasn't happy when I told him. He's like, you gotta stop stealing cats out of the road. I'm like, well, fuck, dude, I'm not gonna just leave a cat to get run over. Like, I'm sorry. So, yeah, saved a kitty. This color is so pretty. We have a nice cool morning this morning. We had warmed back up to like 100 degrees this week. I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? And now it's showing 100 degrees one day next week again. I'm like, ugh. I just am over like the hot nights for football games. So it's just like miserable when you're sitting there and you're sweating and just feel gross. Sorry, I'm brushing my nails off. Still a little damp right there. My pinky was still a little damp when I did that. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, I worked yesterday and I work tomorrow. And then next week is my third child's birthday. It's gonna be 11. So I need to order his gift. I haven't ordered it yet. I got 1 week from today. It's literally exactly 1 week from today. Well, at least as I'm recording. Oh man, this got contaminated bad with the foil colors. That's a bad thing. It's the red, the purple, and I think the blue and green bleed pretty bad too. The foils, man, they bleed really bad. So I had done a press-on set for a Madam Glam collaboration for breast cancer awareness. And oh my gosh, dude. I'm debating on if I'm even gonna release that damn video or not. I had stopped recording because I was looking for something for a brush, a specific brush that I still never ended up finding, for the nail art. And then I had totally forgot to push record when I started doing my nail art. And oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. I didn't mean to not record that whole part. I felt like that was like part of the really important part of the video. I was hand drawing the breast cancer ribbons on the nails. So I was like, oh my gosh. See, it's like got on my skin right there. It's so hard to keep it from getting on my skin. And I'm just laying my nails in so that it's a more even distribution and doesn't get like wrinkly as I'm like sliding my finger in, because sometimes it will wrinkle up on you. Still feels damp. If ever you are pressing on your powders and they feel damp still, just dip them again. Or pour over more if you're doing a pour over method. Okay. See, like that one kind of wrinkled on me. had to put a lot on the tip of this one because the tip of it had gotten messed up on my last dip. Because when I went to brush it off, it wasn't completely dry. Oopsie daisy. So I'm just gonna put my nails all back in again, just to make sure I don't have any wet spots on them. And black is a very messy color to do because it does get all over. Oops. And I did also use my peel base. Okay. What do I have? Is this? Step 3, huh? I thought I found another activator. It's going to take a lot to activate through this black. So I'm going to end up doing one layer and then I'll go back and do another layer. Yeah, I might even need to do it 3 times. That was nice and saturated. I don't know if you can see how saturated that one was. It was a nice, good one. But when you're doing really dark colors, you want your activator to really saturate, like really, really good. You want to make sure that you're curing it all the way through. All right. I am going to let these harden up and then I will file and then I will come back and top coat.
All right, so I have filed, buffed. What is that? How did I just say? The light's hitting it where I buffed it. I have filed, buffed, a little bit left on my skin there. Tried to get most of that off, and I washed my hands and I just spritzed some rubbing alcohol on them as well. We're going to use this top coat, and I might even do 2 top coats if I feel like it's too bumpy, because I don't like to use clear top coat, or a clear dip powder over my dips. Lots of people encapsulate. I personally don't like to. So sometimes when you have the foils, or even if it's just a big glitter, and you do your top coat, sometimes it isn't completely smooth, like there's just too many bumps and I still gotta tap on my free edges. So I'm gonna go undo my free edges real quick before I dip the brush again. Awesome. So thank you guys so much for being here and watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time out of your schedules to watch my videos. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed the story of the kitty cat, and I can update whenever I know what she's doing or how the kitty's doing. I should have taken a picture of it. I just was on FaceTime video call with my husband when I was driving the kitty over. cure, and I probably need to do a little bit of a cleanup around the edges. Shouldn't be that bad. Did a pretty good job on my gel today, it looks like. I think I've actually done a pretty good job. Alright, I'm gonna cure.
All right, here is the finished look. Ta-da! Let me know what you guys think. And I did go ahead and do 2 coats. I just didn't do my second coat of my top coat with you. So yeah, woo, I'm gonna get some pictures. And this is the set that I was talking about. I totally forgot to record while I was doing the hand painting of the breast cancer awareness ribbon, but I did that on camera. Use some pink for that. So I don't know if I'll end up posting that video or not, but this is the set. So I'm obviously gonna end up doing another one, but yeah, that was a total bummer forgetting to press record. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all for being here and coming back. And lovely. So anyways, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to check the description box for all of my links and discount codes. And I do still have like a handful of colors left. So yeah, if you're still interested in AMBERDIPSALOT dips, I do still have some colors available. So shoot me a message on Instagram and I can show you what I got. So, all right. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.